Hello and welcome to Alumni Stadium for today's rugby matchup between Braintree and Milton. Mike Walsh bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as the Womps trying to get back in the win column after a tough loss to Weymouth, one of the top teams in the state, and a great rugby program. But Braintree learning a lot from that game, trying to turn it over here into another home match. As Braintree will kick off first. This one played to the sideline, a little bit of spin on it as it goes backwards. And that one did not go the necessary yardage. So that one kicked off by Malloy. And now a scrum at midfield. So we're looking for first possession as we're well over a half minute in now. Running clock. And it's taken by Milton, who sends it down the field. Braintree in some trouble in their own end. Able to catch that one, but Braintree now will start deep in own territory. Actually see another scrum. Milton able to gain possession from it. Player going down, keeping the ball. As Milton had an opportunity here to score early. Looking for the game's first points. And played to the sideline and thrown out of bounds. So a little bit of a careless play, but ball will be somewhere in the vicinity of the 15. Looks like Milton's actually going to try and kick this one. We did not see that last game. So this would be something new that we did not see in the last game, but this is a way to score. 3 points, I believe. The kick is good. As this one is on its way, and the kick is up and through. So Milton has scored the game's first points. With 32 minutes to go here in the first half, and a 3-0 lead for the visitors. Equivalent to a field goal in football, worth 3 points. So the penalty kick resulting in 3. Braintree sends it off again down the field. Second straight week now, Braintree playing from behind. A little high of a tackle. So it'll be a scrum as the pass was not forward from Milton. They'll redo it. Almost 5 minutes in now to the half. Braintree trailing 3-0. Ball pops free. And the takedown. Looks like we'll try it a third time. Different referee from a week ago as well. So the ref now explaining to both sides that we're not going to continue play until it's done the right way, which obviously is causing quite a lengthy delay. A little sloppy here the last couple minutes now, as the fundamentals trying to be ironed out. Warm afternoon here at Braintree High School, and temperature getting pretty hot on the field right now. The two sides bunched together. Braintree able to scoop, and now looking to score, and diving towards the goal line, they score. As Braintree with the first try of the game, and this will be a little bit of a difficult kick after, as the ball from this angle will be a little bit more difficult than it would have been had the ball been closer to the middle of the end zone. So Braintree takes a 5-3 lead pending the kick. So Braintree battling back, chance to make it 7-3. This kick is good. And as Malloy getting set to take it. It's an important kick. Braintree trying to make it a 4-point advantage. As the kick on the way is no good. Off to the right. That's another reason why that was a much more difficult kick. Because you have to kick it with a bit of an angle instead of straight on. So Braintree's lead is just 2. It's 5-3. So this one will be sent away by the Wildcats. As Braintree able to catch it. That was Pressman able to elevate and make the catch. Braintree right now being gang tackled. Imaginary line of scrimmage still somewhere in the ballpark of the 32. As Braintree moves it up a couple more yards. As Braintree now looking to switch field. A couple of nice moves by McDonald. Braintree going to send this one towards the sideline. Off the penalty kick. 10 minutes in. This one sent way down the field and out of bounds at the 32 on the Alumni Stadium turf. Braintree trying to build upon a 5-3 advantage here in the first half. Braintree able to elevate and make the play, but a whistle before. That'll be a scrum. Right around the 30. Braintree with a much different opponent here today. Weymouth was very difficult to contain last game. Braintree has a lead early in this first half. And it is Milton escaping with it and now sending it down the field. Braintree makes the catch at the 30. Play was offside. .23:20 to go. This one will be played towards the sideline by Milton. Ball jumping over the fence on the far side. And the clock will continue to run. Milton coming away with it. Trying to push the pile forward, and Braintree now with possession. And a pretty good tackle there. Braintree going down to win possession away. Giving up their own body there. 45-yard line where Braintree has it. They play to the sideline. Trying to get over midfield. Swamps keep possession. Moving it a couple yards at a time. And now just punted forward. Caught cleanly. And a strong tackle by Braintree. Going in on the tackle was Elkery. So it was knocked forward by Milton. .21:20 to go here in the half. Braintree with a 5-3 lead here early. Pretty entertaining start. To the far side as Braintree was not able to connect that pass. So a lot of these scrums here to begin this first half. As the ball pops free, picked up by Braintree. Able to break a couple tackles is Luongo. Braintree has it inside the 30. Obstruction on Braintree. This one's played towards the sideline, and Braintree is able to make the catch, but it was out of bounds. That was picked up by Womps. Looks like a couple of different jerseys in comparison to last week. Assuming some of the players may have changed positions. Ball right around the 40 on the Milton side of the field. $18:40 to go in the half. Still just the 8 points on the board, 5 by Braintree, 3 by Milton. All of that coming in the first 7 minutes or so of this first half. Braintree connects off the scrum. Luongo able to get the pass as he tries to get down and give himself up. Braintree now will continue action here on the imaginary line of scrimmage. Blasting forward was Tuckus. Trying to barrel through, and a pretty good tackle. As Connor Killeen for Braintree going that time. Across the field. And picked up by Milton. Catches a break. Braintree was not ready for the pass. And the scrum just inside the midfield mark. Probably the 7th or 8th already here of the half. .16 and a half remaining. This one will be kicked by Braintree. Malloy sends it towards the far side of the field and out of bounds, just inside the 30. Braintree keeps pinning Milton deep in their own territory, though. They haven't been able to move the ball up the field in a while. One over the head, the leaper. Lots of whistles. And a injured player down on the field for Milton down at the bottom of the pile. Not even gonna guess what happened there on the far side. All the players around. So we will take a break in the first half with 14:50 to go. Break in the action, Braintree leading 5-3. We'll be right back. Play resuming after the injury. Braintree kicks it out of bounds inside the 10. A throw in from the sideline.
What does that make you, old man?
It's Braintree winning possession and barreling towards the line, diving, and lost possession right at the goal line. So Braintree had a chance to score the 5 points on a try, but looks like they were stopped maybe a yard shy. That was very close to another 5 points added to their total. Scrum just outside the end zone. This one kick forward, and Braintree will pick it up. O'Brien going backwards now with it, as he will be ripped down, as Milton trying to rip it away and gain possession. It looks like they may have done so. Trying to move it sideways, as Braintree with a pretty strong tackle. Braintree clustered in the middle of the field right now. Milton trying to extend it to the far side of the field, looking for a little bit more real estate. Pretty good stiff arm. The ball will be brought to midfield. Braintree still going to gain possession back.
Steal it! That's a clean steal.
Under 10 minutes left now here in the first half. A lot of the action has been on this side of the field, closest to us, here on the Braintree sideline. Braintree again will kick it to the sideline, where it goes out of bounds. Ball going way down the turf. So they're just going to go with the new ball here. Another ruck. It's now getting ready here with 8:20. A scrum just inside the 30. Braintree's been able to control a couple of them, but it's been pretty even off of these. Braintree will play it to themselves. And tough to take down as barreling down is Colleen. Braintree about 15 yards away from the end zone. And now the Womps extending towards the goal line and cannot find the try yet. They are maybe a couple yards away, if that, as diving towards it now, looking for another 5 points. Referee right in the midst of things. As Braintree diving down, and that will be another try. As Braintree with 5 more points. Driving that one home. And it looked like that was Malloy who was going to be credited with the try for the Womps. Make it a 10-3 lead pending the kick. The two sides getting some water here. Braintree trying to add a couple more points to their total. Extend their 7-point current lead. 10-3 with 6:10. Clock continuing to drain down. And Braintree put it down right in the middle. So this will be pretty close to as straight on as you could ask for. So Braintree ready to kick it now. As this would be an important 2 points. As the kick on the way, and the kick, he missed it. Pretty good height on it, but off target. Braintree had a opportunity to add 2 more on the conversion, but it was no good for the second time. So it'll stay at 10-3. Milton set to kick it down away from midfield. Braintree fields it. Couple of passes as Malloy diving forward, taken down at the 18. A couple of Milton players playing very aggressive here, containing the Braintree offense. Up the field it goes. Ball is free, but it looks like Milton gets it back. 3:15 remaining in the half. Womps with a couple of tries, but the conversions, both times, no good. Continuing here at midfield. Wildcats trying to extend it to the near side, but continuing to drive it in the middle of the field where Braintree, with a bunch of players there. Free kick penalty. So a throw-in this time for the Wildcats. Trying to gain possession back. Braintree able to swat it and grab it. As Rizzo now looking to move it up the field. Just a couple minutes left, depending on stoppage. And the added time by the ref. Probably going to see at least a minute or so of it. Braintree will get it back, and they will send it down the field. Moving right up the field as Milton extends to midfield, trying to score here late in the final minute. That one given away. Good rush up the field. Trying to push it towards at least close enough territory to make something happen here late. Otherwise, we might head into the second half, remaining a 10-3 game. Time has expired, but still waiting for the signal from the referee. Braintree able to steal it and almost able to go down the field with it. Braintree was offside. So scrum at the 30. Picked up by Milton. Forcing it down into Braintree territory, deep into the Braintree end. So Womps in danger of giving up points here before halftime. Still forcing it towards the line. And they will score. A try right at the end of the half, and that is going to be a momentum boost for the visitors, who score inside the final minute. And now a chance to add 2 more to their total. I can't imagine there being much more time left. This is a chance to tie it up at 10. Kick earlier was good from similar spot, and this one is good as well to tie the score up at 10. So right before halftime, Milton makes it even. Looks like the half will continue.
Go, boys. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's go. Play some defense here. Come on, Blue.
Played down the field, caught inside the 10. Player giving himself up. Penalty kick here. Played towards the sideline. And off towards the stands. Milton right now with the chance to try and push it down the field one last time, but I can't imagine there being that much time left, the official time on the field. Halftime right around the corner. Elevating to make the play. Still moving it down the field. That was close to being backwards. Pretty good tackle by the Womps. Just about halftime. This one played all the way to the far side, bounces just shy of going off the track. Braintree's defense looking to hold here at the end of this first half. Braintree picks it up. Chance maybe for something here late in the half. Braintree trying to go down to keep possession. Couple of last opportunities as Malloy banged down. This one played out at the 45. So a throw in here on the sideline. Braintree able to get it. Barreling forward as Braintree tackled down another time. Ref did signal for a minute of time left, and that was well over a couple minutes ago now, so surprised they're allowing this much extra. This one played off into the stance. As play continues. Looks like a new ball going to be used on the field anyway. Looks like Braintree got their hand in there early, and we will go to halftime. So it took a little bit of time to get there, but we are at halftime and a tie score at 10 here after 35 plus minutes of action here at Alumni Stadium. So the Womps and the Wildcats tied at 10 at half. We'll take a break in between the first and second half action as we'll be back to begin the second half after this.
You might feel like there's too many problems in the world, or that, you as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old can't really make a difference.
It's not always about you. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team. If we all show up together, that's what it's all about.
I was a part of helping to build what it is today.
I'm really lucky to get to be a part of that legacy.
Just that simple act that takes, 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. It's something special.
Get up and try something. Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
Welcome back to Alumni Stadium. Second half about to begin. Mike Walser bringing the coverage here in what is a 10-10 score. Sent down the field. As Braintree now works it across. So Womps trying to retake the lead here on the first possession of the second half. It's been tight the entire way. Towards the near sideline as Braintree able to scoop it, as stealing it away as Luongo hands it off. And now Braintree pushing up the field. This is their best movement here of the game. Tackle was a little bit higher, but Braintree does maintain possession. The high tackle going on Milton. Braintree will kick it from about the 30. Playing it right towards the boundary. There's that one played out of bounds, just inside or right outside the goal line. Braintree just a few yards back from taking the lead. So they look for another try. They've had two of them. One try for Milton, but they did convert the conversion as well as a penalty kick. So 32 and a half to go here in the game. See which side's able to take the lead. Braintree trailed 3-0, then led 10-3, but have since allowed the score to be tied up. At the end of the first half, Milton was able to tie it late in the final couple minutes. The ball was on the field, but now it's Milton able to gain it. So this one we played way down the field on the far side, up and into the trees. Throw in far side. We're across from the 35. So they will throw it in now on the opposite side. Braintree this time will throw. And this time a clean win from Braintree. Mishandled though on the pass as Malloy again in the midst of it. It's Milton an opportunity here to retake the lead. Out of the scrum, another whistle going on Braintree. I'll see another scrum just outside the 20. A very quick tackle by Braintree. Low, good tackle by Prizzuti. Wildcats continue to push the pile. Barreling over a Braintree player in the process. Down on the turf. Played down the field towards the sideline. Clock continuing to move. 28-15 and ticking. Another Braintree throw-in. Just outside the Milton bench. A lot of room now to work with, as making a couple players miss as Luongo hands it off as he was being tackled low. And Braintree with a good possession so far. Playing it up the field on a self kick. Braintree plays that one out of bounds. .26.5 to go in this game. Tied up at 10. That's where we were at halftime. Not seeing any points so far here in the second half. Braintree works it to the middle of the field. And again, trying to make a run for the end zone. As Tutkus makes a nice couple plays. Malloy, who scored earlier. Braintree will keep possession. Tough pass. That was down on the ground. Braintree trying to break free. Keeping those legs churning though. As again, Tutkus with a chance. Malloy on this near side, trying to make that happen as well. It's forced his way. And a nice driving tackle. Good form tackle from Milton. .25 minutes to go. Still 10-10. Tight contest here today at Alumni Stadium on a Friday afternoon. The home team hoping to go into the weekend with a victory. Getting free now. That's the player down for Milton. Braintree able to get the ball. Diving on the loose ball. As Malloy is hit quickly. He was hit high, it looked like. A high tackle on the Wildcats. This one played towards the boundary again. About 15 yards out, Braintree will have a throw in. Braintree hoping to retake the lead. And able to do enough to keep the ball. Braintree about 5 yards back from potential 5 points. As diving and in for the try. As Braintree retakes the lead, 15-10. That was very close. Braintree was maybe inches away last time from scoring on the opposite side of the field, but they were stopped, and then this time just able to get down. And Braintree takes the lead, hoping to keep it now. Braintree's not been able to convert on one of these yet. They've scored three tries for 15 points, but looking to add 2 more. Milton seems like they have a pretty good kicker, so if that ends up coming down to be the difference, certainly they have the advantage there, but Braintree trying to change that with a potential 2 more points. And again, it is off-centered. Had plenty of leg on his kicks, Malloy has. Here comes the kick, on its way, and it hooked right. So the score will remain 15-10. That's we're under 22 minutes left in this game. That one kicked off towards the Braintree side of the field. Just 21 minutes left, and the Womps now lead by 5, but again, this one's still right within striking distance for the visitors. Throw in from the far side. Braintree scored their last time down the field. Hoping to work it down again. This one we hammered down the field. Good kick. Takes a Braintree bounce, but weren't able to get to it. Goes out of bounds at the 50. That's a strong kick. Change fields. Throw right at midfield. And Braintree will have a chance now to throw it. Clock is on Braintree's side, but still it is just a 1-score game here with a 15-10 Braintree lead. And a pretty good rugby match between these two teams. Seemingly pretty evenly matched. Obviously right now advantage to Braintree, as they hope to continue to score more points here in the second half. Just the 5 points, which is the difference now in this half by Braintree. Another scrum. Milton will play it to the Braintree side now. Caught nicely, and a quick tackle. Braintree trying to get Tutkus in space. Braintree forcing it to the far side now. as they've pushed it up about 15 yards so far on the possession. Nearing the midfield mark, and on the far side, a whistle. Braintree will have to give up the 10 yards. Far side of the field, we will have another throw. Difference right now, the try from Braintree, now almost 5 minutes ago. Braintree's largest lead has been 7 here today, currently 5. Both sides have shown flashes of some really good play here in this one. But neither side has been able to assert their dominance on this match, which is why we are tied, or actually we were tied at one point, but that was at halftime. And now a couple of nice shake and bake moves by Luongo, continuing up the field. Luongo, 10 more yards as they push forward. Another strong rush by Braintree. Here is Tutkus trying to break through the pack. As Braintree breaks free again. Working it up the field is Prizzuti. Braintree a couple yards at a time now.
Keep those legs moving!
Braintree continuing up the field, trying to get another try. And this would be a big advantage to Braintree if they could score again. Just 15 minutes to go. Braintree really needs some help from their teammates to force it towards that try line. Milton needs to stop. Braintree trying to go up by 10. A self pass and a barreling hit. Both sides taking the brunt of that. As Braintree close towards the try line. Push backwards. One more opportunity. This is very close. Right there. Braintree, maybe one more pass and they can break free. This one's going to be played out of bounds, and Braintree leaves a big opportunity on the board. So they throw in from the sideline. Braintree really looked like they were going to score that 5 more points. Getting knocked down is Rizzo. Continuing to have possession deep in Milton territory. Braintree looks like they want 5 more points. Potentially more. This one's going to be out of bounds. Right around the 45. So plenty of time left on this clock. Here in a Bay State Conference matchup here in Rugby. Visitors right now trailing Braintree by 5. Malloy trying to take him down. Braintree helping out with a couple of players to help force that tackle. Able to avoid the initial tackle, gaining another 5 yards as Milton pushes the pile forward. Look at the player may have dove over the pile. Long way down the field. This one booted towards the sideline, and Braintree could not keep it in play. Not sure why Braintree touched that one. Should just let it go out of bounds. Mom's looking to go up by a couple scores. Braintree with some room now to work with. A spin move, but taken down quickly. Good hustle up the field. Ball close to going out of bounds, and it looked like a whistle before. Milton able to gain possession. Braintree trying to block the kick as they send it down inside the 40. Scooped up as Braintree extends to midfield. Braintree taking their time here. Under 9.5 left. Tutka's continuing to try and force his way through the pile. Milton's defense being put to test. Ball at midfield. Braintree shaking up a little bit. Looks like an official timeout on the field, briefly. A little self kick. As Braintree with a very strong tackle. That was clean, able to take him down. Two big bodies going head to head there, and advantage to Braintree. So under 8 minutes left now. Head of steam, moving it forward is Prizzuti. They scrum now at the 37. Picked up and kicked down the field. It's one in the air a long time. Where Braintree able to catch it cleanly as Calvin Tran working it towards the sideline as he remains on his feet and now is tackled. Long delay here as Braintree set to kick this one into the stands. With 6:15 to go. Final 6 minutes of action, plus potential any stoppage. Braintree looking for a potential put-away strike. Really could use more. Just a 5-point advantage now. Oh, nice job breaking free. Really nice rush up the field, still going. That's the best we have seen Braintree move it up the field. That was McDonald's, really. Nice move up the field. As the players go out of bounds, right around midfield. As Braintree escapes, and now it's Rizzo. As Rizzo is forced down, able to take him down and stop the Braintree rush up the field. As the Womps really looking to add to it, a 5-point lead, 15-10. Haven't seen much scoring in the second half. As Braintree kicks it to the far side. Time running out in this game, but Braintree holding on. Nice strong kick down the field as it goes out. Actually stays in play all the way down inside the 10. Braintree forcing it right back up the field, up over the 20. And now will be booted up the field by Malloy. So both sides, the kickers have been involved. And right back down. Three minutes left. Braintree clinging to a 5-point lead. We need a new ball on the field. So an important scrum right now. Milton trailing by a try. Braintree trying to get another win here on their record. Handing it off. Luongo finds some room. Luongo still breaking free. And he makes good things happen when he gets the ball. Just one more missed tackle and Braintree was gone. Braintree will try and go down. Just 90 seconds left, plus any added time. So Braintree making a mistake there on the bottom of the pile. That's in play as Braintree will force it over midfield. And running it down the field, Braintree tackled at the 35. Braintree just trying to keep moving the ball down the field. Good catch. And the ball was fumbled. But Braintree somehow comes away with possession. Just a half minute to go, plus added time. Braintree trying to hold on for a win here at home. Milton needs to score. And Braintree comes away with it. Braintree with an injured player down on the side of the field. Trying to walk this one off is Luongo. And a Braintree injury as they will get a substitution. So we'll take a little brief break here with the injury attended to on the sideline. Clock has officially run out, but everything will be on the field. As the pass goes backwards, Braintree really needing to hold on here. Defense going to be tested. The whistle. They will play it down. Time on Braintree's side. The Wildcats scored late in the first half. Trying to do the same thing here at the end of the second half. Braintree trying to hold on. 15-10 is the lead here late in the game. And that will do it here at Alumni Stadium. So Braintree will hold on here for a home win, 15-10, as the Wildcats could not move it down the field. They did not score in the second half, and Braintree holding on by a try, 15-10 the final score, as a good game here today between these two teams. Milton still searching for that elusive victory, but Braintree getting a quality win here at home. Certainly some things that they want to work on, but a solid effort here today. And again, Braintree had those 3 tries. They were not able to convert the 2 after, so those are things that Braintree is going to need to work on moving forward to win some close games just like they did here today. As that'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here today as Braintree wins 15-10 over Milton. On behalf of our camera person here today, David Eric, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.